Hi YouTube, my name is Rebecca. I am going to shed some light on a dream that my Father in Heaven gave to me. I'm pretty late on getting this out to you guys. I didn't really know what I should do with it. And matter of fact, I was just pretty scared. It's really scary, when he sends some things like this. And especially when I was praying for some other revelation in my own life, but this is what he wanted to send to me instead. And I apologize that I didn't send it sooner. I had this dream on February 27th of 2014. Just please forgive me because I am kind of nervous. I really don't like being on camera, and I don't look forward to I don't know, I guess any attention that this would bring to myself. But obviously he sent it to me for a reason, and it confirms a lot of things that I was curious about, because I saw other people talking about how Obama is the Antichrist, this and that, and I was just like, the Spirit had agreed with me, but I wasn't really sure. I didn't really know, but he gave me this dream, and I stand by it, and I'm doing this just to be another testimony to what is coming from up above. This is what he sent to me, and I lay down my life on this is the dream that I have that he had given to me, and I just hope and pray that other people start to wake up to what's going on. I try to tell everybody that I know and about what's going on in the world, but no one really seems to care, and it's really a shame. Anyways, I guess I'll get to the dream. I wrote it down because it was pretty crazy, because I'd never heard anyone really tell their dream like this, but or as far as Obama being the Antichrist and stuff like this, but he has his own way of speaking to all of us. I'll go ahead and start. I wrote it down. I had a dream this morning on February 27th of 2014. After my boys had went to school, I went to lay back down. Around 11 o'clock a.m. I had this dream. The sun had begun to turn very dark, and it looked almost black to me. I questioned it when I looked at it and wondered why it wasn't red like a blood red moon. I was looking up, and I didn't understand it, but I saw what was happening. I thought it should have been if it was a blood red moon, because that's what I've been looking forward to. Here it is in April, and you hear about the blood red moons that are coming and things that's going to be happening in the earth, and I didn't understand why it was black. It was charcoal grayish black getting dark. I didn't understand that. So I'm looking at it, and I was in this huge open area with people scattered everywhere. They were just standing off in this area, and I heard the word Mecca, which I'm not really even familiar with, other than the fact that it's like a temple or something for Muslims. And I know that because I used to have a Muslim boyfriend when I was like 16 years old, and he had like this the dome, like this gold dome place, temple type thing on a what do you call it, like a poster in his room. I could remember. Anyways, back to my story. So I heard the word Mecca, but I didn't see the Dome of the Rock. I guess that's what it's called. All I saw was this rectangle looking gold box. It was beautiful gold, and it had like these two bars on each side of it, with handlebars on each side, and then two white winged birds, giant, huge winged birds, like they land on each side of this gold box on these little rails, the little rails in front, on each side. And I heard the words cherubim, and I'm thinking, cherubim, isn't that, because I always thought those were like little baby angels or something. And I didn't understand. I was like, how are those cherubim? But that's what I was told in the dream, that those winged birds were cherubim from heaven. So I'm looking at it, and as they landed on each side, I saw a man. I saw the back of a man, and he was starting to walk he was like within my vision pretty close, and he was walking toward that gold box. I saw the back of his head, and I wasn't sure at first, exactly who he was, but I could see that he was wearing a suit like the presidents would wear, and it looked like the back of Barack Obama's head, but he wasn't identified as, the Father in heaven didn't say that's Barack Obama. No, he did not say that. But when I saw the back of his head, and the collar, how only our president wears like a suit and like a white collar in the back, I heard the word high priest. And I'm like, and so me and my spirit and who I am, I was just like, yeah, no, this isn't right, but this is what I was being shown. So, he started to walk towards that gold box. I saw smoke go up towards the black sun. Like, the best way I know how to describe it was like when they do that election for the Pope, and it's white for if they came to a conclusion, and it's turned black if, they don't have a decision on who the Pope is. Not that I care at all. I really don't believe in that stuff, but that's what the black smoke had looked like beside the dark moon. And, please forgive me because I'm kind of nervous. I've never done this before. But it was really freaky. But I started to see him walk, and the smoke was going up towards that black sun. And as he walked to what I heard was the mercy seat. That was the thing, because when I looked at it, I was like, isn't that the Ark of the Covenant? Because that's what it looked like, and I've seen pictures of it. I've not really studied too much into it, but I know what it is. But I was told it's the mercy seat in this dream. And I was like, okay. Well, I heard the word sacrifice as he's walking up to this mercy seat with the two winged birds that our Father in heaven called cherubim. That's what he told me they were. And like I said, I couldn't see his face, but to me, he in my spirit, he looked like Barack Obama. I then heard my dad say to me, like it went from that scene to back a little bit to where I was standing, and I saw my dad there, which my dad had passed away in 2008 from colon cancer, and I pray that he's going to make it to heaven. I don't know. I'm not the judge on all that stuff, but he passed away in 2008, but in my dream he was there, and he was standing there and looking at me, which I believe is, it's a picture of my Heavenly Father talking to me and telling me, we gotta stop sinning. He looked at me, I'm about to cry. Sorry. I didn't. Sorry. But he looks at me and he says, God is coming. God is coming. And I was questioning him, because I don't call God God. I call him Elohim, because I know that God is like a Greek term, and for those of us who are studying the truth and get revelation, know that, his name is not God. His name is Elohim. And he said, God is coming. And I'm like, what do you mean? And I looked at him like, you mean Elohim? Elohim is coming? Because I didn't believe this whole scene in front of me anyway, because I knew that wasn't the return of the real Messiah. I knew that. And I said, you mean Elohim? He's coming? I was really uneasy about all this stuff that was going on in front of me, because I knew it wasn't the truth. And my dad said, we can't do this anymore. We can't do this anymore. And I'm pretty sure he was talking directly to me about the sin in my life. And he kept saying, we gotta quit sinning. We have to quit sinning. And he walked away from me and he started telling everyone to quit sinning around him. And from from this place that we were at, it looked like Jerusalem, like the holy place. It looked like the open area of the holy place, this whole scene. And so he walked off.